Howard, look. Howard, look at this, Howard. Howard. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is that, Mike? It's a taser. One of the security guys gave it to me. He thought it'd be useful, but I thought it would be fun. I've been tasing myself all evening. But I haven't had the balls to go past the lowest setting yet.
That was the lowest setting?
No, that was medium. Oh. You want to go higher? Look, he gave me a can of mace, too. Look, Howard, look.
We're on in 30.
Only our voices. Now look, if it knocks you out, I'll cover. And you've been looking in that mirror more times than Narcissus with a zit in his nose. It's that girl, ain't it? The one in the mixed duologues with the, you knows, Z something.
Z.
Yeah, that's what I said, Z something.
Z.
What?
Her name is ZZ.
Oh.
ZZ.
Classy character, is she?
Well, she's French, if you must know.
Well, Howie, I hate to break it to you, but ZZ will be long gone by now. These characters don't stick around.
Some do. You're just still bitter since Hedda left.
Don't you mention Hedda Gabler. Hedda and I had some very real differences, and
we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, theater fans, and welcome once again to the final night of the Montmartre Dionysia. I'm Mike Achilles.
And I'm Howard Aristotle.
And together we're coming to you live on this final night, set for the Freestyle Farce Final.
Yes, indeed, Mike. And it promises to be an evening packed with hilarity. More than 4 doors, a few misunderstandings, and no small amount of bed hopping can offer.
So, Howard, how about a quick refresher of the rules?
Sure thing, Mike. You see, the rules of a freestyle farce are deceptively simple. You take a bunch of characters, place them in a closed system, and then introduce an object of desire.
A MacGuffin.
Sorry, Mike?
A MacGuffin.
Right, so, anyway, the real kicker is that though all characters are trying to acquire this object of desire, none of them must appear as though they are trying to acquire it. Of course, put like that, it sounds a touch artificial, but it is also the job of the characters to make sure it doesn't appear so.
You mean, what we're looking for, Howard, is a character who can acquire their desire without appearing as though acquiring their desire is what they desire, but at the same time, not appearing like they're trying not to appear as though they're trying not to acquire their desire.
That about sums it up, Mike.
Great. Now, let's take a look at the characters. We have Drake O'Reilly. We had Drake O'Reilly. He is an adventurer and a cad. His spurned lover, the delectable Margaret Gladfly. Ramon O'Reilly, Drake's Argentinian swarthy half-brother. And Ramon's secretary, the enigmatic ZZ. What do you think of that lineup, Howard? Howard? Well, enough of the lamp. On to the object of desire.
The object of desire for this year's Freestyle Farce is love in idleness. Made famous by Bill Shakespeare in his mid-career smash, Midsummer Night's Dream, one drop of this lascivious liquid in someone's eye, and when they wake, they fall mad in love with the first thing they see.
Love in idleness, a classic farce facilitator, but not usually the object of desire in and of itself. Thoughts, Howard?
Before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness.
All right. That's the quote from Shakespeare referencing love and idleness. Is it?
I can make Zizi fall in love with me.
All right. We'll be back right after the break for the grand finale of the Montmartre Dionysia 2014. What do you mean, trying to make Zizi fall in love with you?
Well, I could with the love and idleness. It's a Midsummer Night's Dream. One drop in her eye. And as long as I'm the first one she sees, bang!
Howard, I'm going to set aside the simple ethics of what it is you're proposing. And I'm going to make it quite simple for you. You cannot enter a play in progress.
When did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Not about a conscience. This is for the sake of the festival.
Festival? What do you care about the festival? You're playing with a taser in the commentary box.
It's more complicated than that. You cannot enter a play in progress because...
And we're back in 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're just joining us, you're just in time for the grand finale of the Montmartre Freestyle Farce, as we go live to an imagined manor house in the English home counties, toward which our car approaches.
That's Zizi.
So, this is your brother's house, Ramon? It's awfully big.
Big? Yeah, kind of big.
And you've never been here before?
Not once. I told you, I only found out he bought it. You do remember why we're here, don't you?
Yes, to steal the mysterious plant called love in idleness that your brother, Drake O'Reilly, just recently brought back from the darkest jungles of French Guiana. And so get him back for the very specific humiliation he put you through in your childhood. The humiliation that I know nothing of, except that it left you incapable of saying the word love.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it sounds much better when someone else says it.
What? Love?
No, the plan, you fool. I detest the sound of the word love.
Oh, right.
Love.
There is one thing though, Ramon, if you don't mind me asking.
This better not be about the word I cannot say.
No, not at all. I don't understand why it is you want me to pretend to be your mistress.
Because, my beautiful Zizi, if Drake discovers that you are my secretary, he will suspect but one thing, that we come to his country manor to steal the idleness. If he believes you as to be my mistress, however, he will think it's just his brother Ramon up to his unusual sleazy tricks. Now let's knock on the door.
Interesting beginning there, Howard. Thoughts?
I just can't believe it's her.
Right. Okay, now what about the word that Ramon cannot say? love. I mean, they're looking for a vial of love in idleness. What do you think the odds are that this farcical shortcoming will bite him in the derriere later in the proceedings? What's that, Howard? Your mic's not working? Ladies and gentlemen, we appear to be having slight technical difficulties at the moment. So, back to the farce, where, finding Drake's not at home, Ramon and Zizi appear to have stolen inside.
Right, let's go find the Right, let's go find the Oh my god, it's a car! Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Ah, it's Drake! It's Drake!
That's your brother? But he is
So what?
tall and handsome and... My God, is that a wooden leg?
Handsome? Did you hear that, Mike? She just called another man handsome. I can't look at this.
Drake has 2 wooden legs.
Beaten up by a hippopotamus in Siberia. It's a long story. I don't have time for. You know what? It's time for you to hide.
Hide? Why? I thought I was here as your cover. Your mistress?
You are my beautiful Zizi. But Drakes know that I would never let myself bring my mistress to his house.
Ah, a double bluff.
Precisely. And if he finds you, create a distraction.
What do you mean, a distraction?
I don't know. Put your arms in your air and wave them like you just don't care. And tell him you are my mistress. That ought to do it. Now hide.
Where?
That cupboard.
The one marked Love in Idleness?
In idleness. Oh my god, that was hard. There's nowhere else to go. Here's the door. Go in, go in, go in.
My God, Mike! Look! It's the Love and Idleness!
Where?
On the table, next to Zizi.
You mean that can that looks like my mace spray?
I could go get it now. Make her fall in love with me. Now's my chance!
Ramon, what are you doing here?
Good day, Drake. It's been a while.
What are you doing in the ancestral pile of Margaret Gladfly?
I'm just ancestral part of Margaret Gladfly. I thought this was your house.
My house? Ramon, my poor enfeebled brother who I mistreated in my youth and left unable to say the word love. Whatever gave you the idea this was my house?
Ha ha! A telegram I intercepted at the manor's groundkeeper that said you had bought it and then looking for storage facility to conserve. You know what I'm talking about.
Love in idleness?
Exactly. For you have said you had recently come into possession of some.
Ramon, you nincompoop. That telegram was but a ruse to get past the groundskeeper. The Love in Idleness belongs to Margaret Gladfly, the true owner of this manor. I am here to steal it.
Steal it?
Don't sound so surprised, brother. Ever since I lost both my legs to that hippo in Siberia, wooing women has been tricky. Good God, is that a car? It's Margaret Gladfly. We should hide.
Is that Hedda Gabler?
Where?
Who the blazes are you?
I am the mistress of Ramon O'Reilly. Yes, that's right. Your brother has taken me for a dirty weekend in your countryside manor. He only lives in an Islington bedsit with mold growing on its beige walls. Scarce a place for romance. It is...
Zizi, there's been a change of plan. Good Lord, Margaret Gladfly's coming up the drive.
Howard! Don't go in there, Howard. If you go in before Margaret Gladfly's entrance, there's a chance they'll think you're her.
What?
Whatever you do, don't tell them who you really are.
Why not?
Trust me. You have to pretend to be Margaret Gladfly.
All right.
And she has a transatlantic accent, by the way.
Right.
They have a high-pitched voice,
Okay.
Slight stutter.
Uh-huh.
She can't say her S's and L's.
Oh, frick.
And she definitely can't pronounce her R's.
Christ's sakes, Mike.
Howard, I'm serious. If you can't convince them that you're Margaret Gladfly, then you, Howard, take the risk of becoming a character. You'll be stuck in the farce.
Fine.
Mrs. Gladfly, I can explain.
Explain? God bunk my brain. I come back from a year in darkest Rhodesia and find my house filled with strangers. Wobbers, all of you.
Robbers?
Robbers.
Listen, Mrs. Gladfly. I know this looks bad. It looks bad. But I am only robbing you because I thought you were my brother.
It matters not. Stand aside.
Wait! What, Mr. Gladfly, is this in your hand?
Stand aside. I wish to talk only to Zizi.
Yes.
Zizi, look straight into my eyes.
Now hold on just a minute there. This is getting...
Ah! Mon Dieu! You just squirted the love in idleness into Ramon's eyes!
Oh, Mrs. Gladfly.
No. That's not right. That's not what I...
Oh, Mrs. Gladfly. Oh, you are more ravishing. You are most beautiful. I knew you.
What?
I knew you, Mr. Gladfly.
Sorry?
Come here.
Oh, wait. What? No, there's been a mistake. Get your hands off me. Mike, it's all gone wrong.
Come here, Mr. Gladfly. Oh. Oh.
Mike, do something. You have to do something.
You, Mr. Gladfly. You're so beautiful. You are like what the French say, a little choucroute. Oh. Oh. I want to bring you back to my Islington flat.
Something.
It's a bit moldy. Not a lot. Okay, there's a bit of mold on the wall. But Mrs. Gladfly, I love you. Wait, I said it.
Ramon, hello?
It's easy.
Mon Dieu, what is this
No,
Ramon I
Howard.
never knew about? What have you done with Ramon?
Zizi,
Yes?
got something for you.
What is this vision that I see before me? My Achilles, I burn, I yearn, I pine for you. Take me, take me.
Well, that's done it, Howard.
What? Couldn't agree more, Mike. A series of classic blunders, and now you and I are stuck in the play.
What's going on?
Love in idleness, straight into the eyes of an audience member. How are we not going to be mistaken for characters after that?
We're stuck. I knew this was going to happen. Stuck in this farce forever.
Frankly, I'm not surprised, Howard. This was always bound to happen sooner or later. With my lackadaisical approach to commentary, and your inability to keep it in your pants, well, this was on the cards right from the off.
Too right, Mike. What a pair of losers we are.
They're commentating on us.
I know they are!
Oh.
Singularly failing to hold it together there, Mike.
Can't say I'm surprised, Howard. I've a weak constitution, and quick to anger, and most important of all, low self-esteem.
Wait. I know. Where's the mirror?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be stuck in this farce forever. I'm not gonna listen to myself talking trash about myself.
But Mike,
Love and idleness, mirror. It's time for some self-love.
but Mike, that's the mace.
That's a farce of a farce, Howard. A farce of a farce.